about it the wrong way, General. Protocol requires that you deal with the officers first.
But since they elect their own captains, the one is a reflection of the other.
Yes. And you caution us not to offend New England.
Gentlemen, you must remember that these are not professionals, but honest workmen.
General Washington, General Ward is indisposed. Troops do not expect your review till this afternoon.
Well, I prefer to see them now, as they are.
And tavern idlers is more like it.
Just understand, the freedom to which New Englanders have been accustomed makes them hard to control.
I'd flog the lot of them.
Where's your officer?
He's not here, sir.
This encampment is a pigsty. Well, soon every officer and private will know his place and duty, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Who are they?
Pennsylvania riflemen, sir, arrived last week. And Tearsmen refused to take orders from anybody.
They broke the prisoner out of jail, sir.
If you break that man out of the guardhouse, you are in mutinous revolt. You men are from Pennsylvania?
And proud to be.
Yes, well, I'm proud to be a Virginian. But we are more than just Virginians and Pennsylvanians. We are Americans. In an American army.
Can't blame a man for what he does when he's had a few.
Every army has rules and commands. In the heat of battle, a soldier either follows orders or the British regulars make sausage of him. Can you understand that? Look at me, all of you. I think you're men enough to become real soldiers, willing to fight for liberty and obey your officers, but you can't do one without the other. Now, show me what you're made of. Lock up the prisoner. Soldiers, go back to your encampment.
Thank you.
Yes, come in.
General Washington, I am Benedict Arnold from Connecticut.
I know you by your reputation, sir. You've come at a good time.
I certainly hope so. General, Massachusetts cheated me of promotion. One roar from you would secure my reward for capturing Ticonderoga.
Forget past grievances, sir. I intend to create a continental army composed of soldiers from all of the colonies, and that is where you belong. Come. Canada, now in the clutches of Great Britain. They could attack us at any time for the North, so Congress has ordered me to invade first. Schuyler has sent his best fighting general, Richard Montgomery, via the lake route to attack Montreal. I propose a second attack through the northern wilderness to capture by surprise the fortress city of Quebec. So, I need a man with daring and determination. I need you, sir.
General, I am flattered, but
I can only offer you a colonel's commission in the Continental Forces, but you at least not have to bow to any militia officer, no matter what his title. What say you?
I say yes.
I'll give you the forces that I consider best for a rugged journey as this.
I'm ready, sir.
Good. General Gates, I understand you instructed your recruiting officers not to re-enlist free Negro soldiers.
At the urging of Congress, yes, I did.
Well, they fought well at Bunker Hill. They do not warrant such treatment.
The Southern troops now enlisting will not serve beside any black man.
The Southern forces have a right to decide who enters their own regiments, but they cannot tell the other colonies who they may enlist.
The South needn't fear their bearing arms.
Your Excellency, there will be trouble if you continue to maintain this point.
I need soldiers. And I will not, by God, turn my back on any man who wishes to fight for the cause. General Gates, you will order your recruiting officers to re-enlist free Negroes. Now, we are a council of war, and we have more important matters to deal with here. Colonel Reed.
Ever since General William Howe replaced Gage, we've been waiting for this opportunity. General Washington feels that we must drive the British out of Boston and into the sea.
You cannot be serious, General Washington. Our recruits are green and far from ready.
Yes, well, you said that last time.
Listen,
I feel...
troops still come and go as they please. Many are without muskets, so we only have 5,000 fit to do battle.
If they were all fit, could do nothing without more artillery.
Colonel Knox is in Ticonderoga now, getting ready to bring the fort's guns.
How can he possibly haul heavy cannon hundreds of miles over mountains and across rivers and...
He'll never make it back here.
The young man has determination, and I think he will.
General Washington, to attack across a body of water, you must be at least twice the strength of the opposing army. And look at them out there, the New England militia. Their 6-month enlistment's up, and damn them, they're going home, deserting us.
Perhaps, General, after Congress keeps its promises and gives us more men, guns, clothing, and ammunition, and our back pay, morale might improve, and then we can consider an attack.
An army is to fight, and generals are to lead. How much longer must we wait to test ourselves?
Halt! Who goes there? General Washington, soldier. Sorry, sir. It's your duty to challenge everyone. You're to be commended for your vigilance at so late an hour.
Thank you, sir.
Come, walk with me. Any sign of an enemy patrol?
Everything's quiet, sir. Except for our own men who are getting ready to leave us in the morning.
What's your name, soldier?
Eben, sir. Eben Crutch.
You're not one of them whose enlistment is up?
I signed on again, sir.
Happy New Year, Eben.
Happy New Year, General.
My dearest wife, dearest wife. Exasperation and impatience seem to measure my days. How can I make this gaggle of individuals become one army when men can go home after 6 months' service? Yes, come in.
General Washington.
Yes.
Sorry to disturb you, but this just came in.
The king has hired German mercenaries, Hessians, to kill us now. Damn it! If I had any doubt that we should be independent, it's gone!
Another letter from Father? How is he?
His difficulties multiply if I can read between the lines. The weather is so cold. He wishes I were there to cheer him.
To keep him warm at night, you mean?
Jackie. He sends his best to you and looks forward to being home when all this is over. Oh, Jackie, how I miss him.
General Montgomery was killed in the assault on Quebec, and Benedict Arnold was seriously wounded. Canada is lost, and there's nothing to stop the enemy from coming down the Hudson. If the British fleet should move on New York City...
They could cut us in two. New York is the key to the whole continent, General, and it has become a nest of Tories. Send me with a division, and I'll make certain they never welcome the British with open arms.
You shall have it. But I want no harshness, Charles. The great majority of the people have yet to make up their minds, and we must not drive them into the arms of the king.
Why do you chide me, sir? John Adams agrees that all Tories must be suppressed.
Must I remind you, sir, that Mr. Adams is not commander of this army?
I don't believe it. Colonel Knox, he made it back.
Ticonderoga sends its greetings, sir. And its cannon. You did it, Knox.
By God, you did it! Rivers, mountains, Indians, nothing stopped you.
let's bid General Howe a good morning. Fire a salvo over the harbor.
Gun crews, attention! Gun crews, attention! Charge with cartridge! Charge with cartridge!
They'll have the surprise of their life when they see we fortified these heights overnight while they slept.
Fire! Fire! Gun 1, make ready! Fire! Gun 2, make ready! Fire! Gun 3, make ready! Fire! Gun 4, make ready! Fire! Gun 5, make ready! Fire! Gun 6, make ready! Fire!
Thank you, General Clinton.
General Howe, I have no idea how we could have completely fortified those heights in one night.
Our amateur general is far more resourceful than we ever imagined.
He can rain shot and shell on every part of our lines. Our navy can be blown out of the water. Well, we must dislodge him, no matter what the cost.
Cost matters a great deal, General Clinton. We lost too many at Bunker Hill in an assault against fortified positions. We cannot afford another such victory. By God, I am perplexed beyond measure at these damnable rebels. The next time I face Washington in battle, it'll be on my terms.
Compliments to General Sterling. Tell him to take his brigade from the Dorchester Heights to the city common and prepare a defensive position.
Yes, sir.
Captain, get the provost and his men here as soon as possible. This looting must be stopped. We mustn't give the Boston Tories further excuse to despise us. We must respect the rights of all.
Sir, your quarters are being readied. The last ships are standing out to sea with Howe's troops and their Tory friends. Perhaps now the British will let us live as we choose.
Then you don't know the king. He'll be in a fury that he's lost Boston and bring his army down on us like a hammer on an anvil. He could attack Philadelphia and try to capture the leaders of the Congress, but I think he'll head for New York instead. A perfect port, natural fortress, large enough to house a great army.
But if that Tory town should fall to the British, sir?
Well, we won't let it. But our militia is no match for the British regulars. Congress must give us more men and guns to forge a strong continental army if we are to stop the enemy.
Hello, sir.
Is an urgent matter, General. Some members still cry for reconciliation with England. Debate has been hot and heavy.
Well, you know where I stand, for independence. But your debate will mean nothing unless our army survives.
Perhaps New York is not where you should make your stand, General.
Some say it's indefensible.
So if you're defeated here, the cause may be lost forever.
What would you have me do then?
Abandon the city. Or better yet, burn it.
I will not give the enemy an easy victory that could frighten the undecided into joining them against us.
But if you are trapped on Manhattan Island, you will lose your entire army.
I will not let that happen if Congress will give us what we need. Establish a board of war to help supply the army. Give me the troops that you promised. And offer a bounty of $10 if they'll enlist for the duration of the war.
You're asking for a permanent army, sir, that would threaten the Congress as much as a redcoat attack.
You will have no freedom unless such an army exists. Gentlemen, this could be a long and bloody war. We cannot fight an enemy as powerful and resolute as Great Britain on empty promises and resolutions. We must become one army, so that when it is time, our separate colonies become one nation. Now, we also...
Sir, cannot
you
risk it
point.
all.
The point.
The
The point is that the Congress...
The entire harbor is filled with sail. It's as if all of England is afloat. The fleet will make the British 2 to our 1.
Well, you're filled with good cheer today, aren't you? With our fortifications on Brooklyn Heights, we dominate all of New York. They will have to charge into our guns at Bunker Hill, which I don't believe will do.
General Washington, great news from Philadelphia. A resolution of Congress stating that the United States of America are free and independent, absolved of all allegiance to the British Crown.
In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Independence.
And to secure these rights, governments
Just the word stirs my blood, sir.
deriving
And
their
mine too,
just
Tillman.
powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people
If only I could be certain that I'm the man to spur us on.
to institute a new government, laying
For if I'm not and we fail,
and organizing
it's a hangman's rope for us all.
the most likely to affect their safety.
Troops out there.
Give me a hand.
Bring those other chairs down here. We'll put them in the wagon. I'll take them over here.
Message for the General. Urgent. Sir, give it here. I'll see that he gets it. Yes, what is it?
Sir, British are landing on Long Island. The battle is upon us.
Take all the sea bread you can carry. No telling when we'll be filling our bellies again.
Easy, boy.
Just a young lad. Get out of the way there.
Damn, it ain't hard enough to break the teeth of a rat.
Our King George, eat it.
Move out, men. Back to the picket line.
Let's get going. Okay, lad.
They expect us to march into their guns. But their General, Sullivan, has made the blunder we needed. He has failed to cover this area. General Clinton, you will slip through the gap tonight and take possession of the high ground behind them. At dawn, you will sweep in on their left flank as we attack in front, crushing them between us. Brooklyn Heights will fall like a ripe plum. And our rebels will either be on their knees toasting the king or dead.
Then I suggest we move within the hour.
Hey, easy, boys. Don't shoot me for a redcoat.
It's Joseph.
Where the devil you been? You get your fool lamp blown out.
It occurred to me, Corporal, when I seen them big Hessians.
Damn. If we only had bayonets.
We must survive this battle. Most are hardly more than boys. But if they stand fast and fight, it could mean our freedom.
Now keep calm, boys. Keep calm. Hold your fire!
Sir, Sterling's line is broken. Caught between the Black Watch and the Hessians. He's trying to get back to Brooklyn Heights.
Hinterher, hinterher! Auf immer! Da drüben ist noch einer! Auf jetzt! Nicht da!
Our losses are severe. 3 of our generals killed or taken prisoner. Over 1,000 officers and men captured.
Plus a regiment of dead and wounded.
Sullivan, Sterling. All those good men. Still can't fathom why the enemy has not tried to smash our last defenses.
Well, Fort Patrol reports that the Bloodybacks have dug a trench parallel to our works. So angled we can't fire into it.
So it begins. How we'll breach our lines by moving from one trench to the next.
But if he gives us time, we could get our entire army across the river to Manhattan before he knows we're gone.
That's impossible, sir.
It's our only hope. Tell Colonel Glover to have his Marblehead men gather all available boats.
Sir.
Tonight they go back to being sailors.
The British are within earshot of our lines. Tory spies are everywhere. We can't make such a silent withdrawal.
Well, we must. And the British will never expect it.
But what if the Bloodybacks catch us half on the water, half still on the heights? They would slaughter us.
Yes, but if Providence is with us, we'll save this army.
They have been grievously wounded and crawled into their last redoubts.
Good. Then if we attack them now, tonight, we can overwhelm them.
But at what cost? Oh. I want no more Bunker Hill. Wait until morning. Their position is hopeless.
General Washington, Colonel Hemp's rear guard is here.
Good, good. Glover's back with his boats and rafts. As soon as these last men are loaded, we're away.
Hurry, men! Load the boats! Hurry, soldiers! And quiet as you can, or the enemy will hear us.
The Hessian patrols will be on us at any moment. Move them quickly, Colonel.
Vorwärts, schneller, schneller! Da geht nur. Vorwärts, Männer!